Hey everybody, just got done listening to Fuzzy by the band Grant Lee Buffalo. Came out in 1993, which was real surprising because this thing seems it's very reminiscent of like that sort of folk rock, alternative rock Americana of like 2010s, you know, that kind of thing. But let me kind of move on. It's a very warm, rich, atmospheric album. Of course, blend sounds like folk, alternative rock, and Americana with very slightly psychedelic and dreamlike quality. It's often described as moody, cinematic, melancholic, featuring Grant Lee Phillips' vocals and dynamic vocal range, which shifts from like kind of hushed intimacy to powerful soaring moments. This album is insane. Like I never heard this album. I went in blindly, and it just blew my mind. I was so in love with it, hearing every bit of it. It influenced REM, Oasis, stuff like that. So let me go on and continue. Acoustic electric guitars with a mix of jangling, strumming, slide work, and occasional distortion. Acoustic and distortion is kind of his like thing. So dusty Western-inspired vibes with feel both intimate and expansive. Phillips' voice, which has become compared to Michael Stipe, which I don't really hear it, and even with Neil Young, I don't hear it. It just sounds like him, adding to the emotional weight of the song. A mix of folk and rock rhythms, sometimes leaning very rootsy sort of storytelling, which I can hear that, and oftentimes embracing a grunge adjacent distorted sound. I heard that. That is what stood out the most to me. This title track, Fuzzy, hypnotic and yearning with a rolling rhythm and dreamlike lyrics. Dixie Drugstore, a dusty sort of eerie storytelling song that has a very surreal gothic Americana feel. You really hear that, the very gothic country style that it's very just somber. I love that. Jupiter and Teardrop, one of more folk influenced songs with poetic storytelling and driving melody. Stars and Stripes, incredible song, a rockier moment showing off the band's sort of heavier side. Soft Wolf Tread, lush and slow burning, showcasing Phillips' emotive vocals. So if you're a fan of REM, the Jayhawks, Neil Young, or more folk-leaning Soundgarden, check this album out. It's a hidden gem. I did not know this thing existed. I was very surprised. Check this album out. Let me know what you think. If you've listened to it,